Oh, hello, I'm live streaming because my brain hurts. I'm trying to figure out what they do. I don't know. Anyway, hi, welcome back to Satisfactory. What have I done since last time? I've run around in a circle. And I activated the next milestone. So I just had that on the screen, which was enhanced asset security. I literally pressed select milestone, and then I ran over there. And that was it. That was everything I've done since the last stream. Why am I streaming today, by the way? It's because I've got too much energy right now, and I need to do some work later on if I can manage it. Also because I'd like to look into perhaps some blueprints. I have a feeling I could make something pretty good with blueprints, but I do not know. I think what I'll do is, steel. Steel. That's what we were doing. Yes. Foundries, constructors, assemblies. Yes, 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 yes. We were doing steel. And then we were going to have the tractor run around it. That's what we were doing. But I have a solution to the steel crisis. Because as I mentioned, I could create a second steel zone somewhere out there. It was over here, yeah. Just over here, there was just enough secondary steel deposits. So we feed these down. And then I'm contemplating building the highway. I know I said it seems like a bad idea, but actually, in terms of logic, building a highway could be very good. Hendrix, everything okay? Sorry, I used Hendrix to see if anyone was at the door. Right, yes. Sorry, I got distracted. Actually, do you know what I will do? Let me open... because I'm expecting a delivery. 2:45. Okay, I got hours. Cool. Right! So I need some rotors before I can get started. How am I doing on concrete? I have 600 on me, which is good. And how am I doing on cable? I'm a little iffy on cable, but that's okay. The iron functional factory is going pretty well. Now, I've been thinking in hindsight, perhaps we could do this differently. I didn't hook you up. Shit. Well, that'll restart in a minute. That'll be fine. That's probably why rotors are taking so long now that I think about it. Yeah, there's nothing going in the bloody machine. Yeah, I broke that. Oh well. Anyway, what I was thinking is, maybe we don't go for slugs and efficiency. Why don't we go for quantity as our next step? Put all the iron into one set location, pull it from that set location as fast as we can, and divide it into a factory. Because while these ore machines are functional, I'm thinking more and more central iron base that just takes all the iron ingots in, and then we pipe them out. I want resource collections, and we could do a tier-based system. So on the ground level, we'll have ore, and then like about 10 meters up, we won't have ore. We'll have something else. We'll have perhaps tier 1 components, and then on the third level, which means that the whole planet will work on a level-based system. And I think perhaps there's a lot to be gained there. It sounds dumb, but I think if I think about it, it would make my life a lot easier. All components would be on a separate level, and then I can have multi-tier highways. It might be more work in the long run, but I also feel like that work is kind of needed. What I am going to do right now Let's perhaps see about this. See, I need to put coal in this and coal in the other one to make this functional as a truck station. Coal goes in the fuel slot, and that will keep it going, and then the income-outcome is a thing. But it depends if I'm going to use truck stations like this. While I have set up a truck station, I'm actually thinking in hindsight, this isn't going to be the best option unless I can get a road system that works better, and then I can have literal petrol stations along the way, and there's potentially more to go in that. Sorry. Right. I'm just waiting on those 4 rotors before I go over to the big bad site. And I think potentially that could work, having a primary resource layer on the planet could work very well. Power would be a bit more free and giving, but that's okay. Yeah. Come on, hurry up. I'm gonna steal this rotor. Oh. No, I'm not. Come on, rotor. Yoink. Right, I got my 14. We're good to go. Took a while. I do like the jetpack I've gotten. That's very useful. Although, I am conscious that obviously mycelium, not really renewable. And while I could put fuel in this fucker, it seems to be a bit of a waste of time right now. Because I don't have fuel at the other end. And I don't have fuel coming in this end. I need to collate all my resources into areas and depots, and then have the depots drop off to a central hub, and the central hub leads back out to those depots. Kind of like a spider web with a central hub. That's my current mentality. See, it's not perfect, but it's the best idea I've got. Because on a flat map, that would make the most sense. But obviously, we have to take into account that in obstacles and stuff, it might be easier to zone off areas. And I'm once again stuck between whether zoning off areas is going to be a logical good course for me to head for, or if it would make more sense to just collate massive resources over long distances and feed out to depots. Part of me thinks feeding out to depots could work, you know? Tough one. For now, here we go. The steel landing. This is where my steel production's gonna be based. I think steel landing, just going off a namesake, should be over the water. Gives me a flat building area, easy access. So that is my plan to build off the water here. So I would like a foundation. About this. That's fine, yeah. Soup. Eight. Yeah. Yeah, this could work. And then can we do 9? This is the steel landing coming together. Brilliant. Gives us a lovely area to start building on that's a flat area. And we can work upwards from there. I would like to inspect that one. I don't think I've expected this crash site. But there's some things I'll have to kill over there, so it can wait. For now, let's see about getting that foundry down. That is going to be the most important thing. Let's stay relatively free flow right now. Hold on. Perfect. That'll do. 4 on this side, 3 on that side, so it's more or less central, but that'll do. Boom. How are we doing, actually, in power in this area? That's something I have not checked in a while. Our max capacity is 75. I'm using about 20. Well, it says 60, but let's be honest, 75. Okay. Our consumption is exactly on par with our capacity right now, which is a little iffy, so maybe I will need to set up a secondary oomph. Let's have a look at this first. Just to make steel, iron and coal. Pretty simple. Okay. Conveyor belt Mark II. That, very easy. That's iron going in. Okay. I rarely use straight conveyors, but actually I think they're quite useful. Okay, and then quick switch down to belt 1 to finish the rest of the way. Hold on, what did that need to make steel? I just thought off the top of my head, it was definitely coal, right? Yeah, it was coal. I was like, hold on. That definitely said coal. If it didn't, I'm going to be pretty on edge. Oh, I'm still on reinforced. There we go, back to conveyor belt 1. Back here. Raise it up. Lovely. For now, these conveyor belts can be a little on edge. There we go. That's going to lead coal all the way down into there. Now, obviously, upgrading that's going to take a while, but yeah. Problem is, constructor, assembler, and the miner. I'll mine this Caterium while I'm here. Okay. This is 16 watts. Oof. Okay. So yeah, we're at max capacity. Connecting the power grids is potentially a good idea then. Take the excess from over there, add the excess from over here, vice versa. But then, not so much. I'd rather one central power plant if I'm going to do that. Right, while that ship's over, can I... No. What do I want? This. Miles off, brilliant. And I don't have enough pumps either. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Water, coal... This can power 2. This can power 3, actually, if I'm smart about it. Yeah. And this... Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I'm gonna need so many rotors. Fuck off, you horrifying bloody monster. Right, that one's being mined. There is some up there I could send down here, which could be potentially quite good. But I need, like, batch production. Like, almost like a rail system would be very useful right now. I suppose most important thing I can do right now is slap a storage container on the end. Oh, fucking damn it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just a little bit faster than this, which is good. But it's making steel, and steel's getting pumped out. Brilliant. 9 at a time. We're going to fill up very quickly on steel. Because ideally, I have the spare stuff I needed for this. A constructor. build it here, yeah. And this one's gonna do steel pipes, and this one's gonna do steel beams. Yeah, because there's nothing else that requires steel, right? Steel pipe, steel beam. Yeah, no. Steel pipe, steel beam. And then there was one assembler that I potentially wanted here. But I'm out of iron plates. Can I? Yeah, I can. Put Mark 1 belt in there. That'll let me pop down this assembler. Which potentially would do versatile framework. Oh! Okay, why did I think versatile framework was going to require both of those things? It only requires one of them and this. Interesting. So actually, we realistically want to ship back the steel beams. And the steel... Okay, we want to ship these two things. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Tough, 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 tough mentality right now. Okay, we'll leave this built here for now, because I can always move it if I need to. Things left are a miner. Let's be completely honest, I don't know why I got an extra miner. I think it was for the copper in this area, but it seems ridiculous to build on the copper in this area. So I think we're good on miners, so let me take that off my to-do list. And focus more on 3 water extractors for 3 coal power generators for one of those. Yeah, okay. That can work, and that'll give us a lot more power to work with in this area. For now. Yeah. We may want to pimp the coal machine as well. Potential. Potential. But interestingly, steel comes in fast, yeah. Alright, let's do this. I'm curious what's going on in this area. Well, there's all the rotors I needed. Woohoo! Spitter remains. Steel beams. Modular frames. Okay. Quite a nice amount of loot here, really. Look at that. Stutter? It's mostly in the water, but I'll take what I can, because it might save me a trip back, to be honest. What does this need? Oh. Yeah, I can do that. Ah, there we go. A hard drive. Lovely. Encased industrial beams. Yep. Okay. I might be able to build those coal power generators right now if I'm smart about it. Because they're only 10 and they're the ones that are 20. So I could build 2 coal power yeah, let's do the generators first. Okay, no idea how to get up there, but I don't think I need to, either. Alright, that one was pretty good, and is all gone, so we're going to go back and build our power requirements now with what I have on me. You okay, Hendrix? Yeah? Hendrix! Look at me. Who's a good girl? You want food? She's not in the mood to look at me. Right, well, fuck you too then, dog. Fuck you too. Lovely. Right. There we go. Right. Now, how to get this into one of these? No idea. Okay. It's gonna be a bit higgledy-piggledy right now. Okay. And then... Okay. And then... fuck it. I think I can get a conveyor to go under there. Yeah. Splitter, bam. And then I want another splitter here, somewhere. Okay, a little janky, but should triple our power output. More or less. Now I say more or less because this one's probably going to run out of fucking water pretty quickly if I don't get the rest of the water pumps online. So let's hurry up with that as quick as I can. I'm missing my iron plates. Okay. This might be bad. Running these off one might be doable. What's one produce? What do you produce? 120. And what do you need? 40. Yeah, it'll be close. Because 45 times 3, basically. That's the biggest problem with that. Is the times 3. Because 2 takes us up to 90. 135. And it produces 120. So I'm 15 short, basically. From what I can judge off that. That's minus overclocking. Right? Because you use 45. 45 by 3 is 135. Because 2 45s is 90. 135. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And then We're producing 120. So I need 15 extra water. So I only need 1 water extractor. I think I used 3 water extractors for 6. Yeah, so I need 1.5. That's the way it carries over. Right, yeah. I could... Yeah, do you know what? For the sake of an extra 2 water carriers, why not? Come on. We'll get somewhere, yeah. Spent a lot of time building this tractor a path and then never really used it that much. It's more proof of concept because I haven't obviously set up the steel landing. But once it is set up, I think I have potential to make this quite good. But I also think I'm gonna need some way to organize what I'm extracting. Because if I put steel and coal and iron into there, yeah? And it takes it all the way up here, and then I take it out... This thing's only got 2 exit ports. So, is it 1 item per type? 1 item until it's empty and then the next type? How do these... And then, how do I dictate that I only want fuel on this track? Because my mentality would be that. Feed the fuel into this to power itself. Unless I'm doing it with, the bigger storage containers. But I need a filter. Filter is what I need. Not that, this. Yep. Okay, 40. Nice. Made a bunch in that time. Boom. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I mean, finished setting up the steel steel landing even. Yeah, because if I finish setting up the steel landing, then I can work on the other stuff I'm worried about. And I'm going to do a dry test on the system for the water. I was too on edge last time that it would take down my whole power grid and I wouldn't be able to get it back up. But as this is a private area, I want to do a dry test on the water system. Because a large-scale coal plant, while feasible in terms of power generation, I think I might want to move on to perhaps nuclear power generation. Because then the coal can be focused entirely into the steel industry. And then I'd pipe all coal down to the steel foundry. I think for a future-proof, that's definitely a good idea. It is good, this little gas mask filter I built. Considering I'm only occasionally touching poison gas. Mainly because I'm cutting corners. Yeah, don't need to carry a bunch on me. One's enough. Alright, how are we doing? They should be on. So I should see... Yeah, 225. Lovely. absolutely lovely. And then if I can pop down this extra water extractor and connect these pipes in, will be even better. And I'll upgrade these belts if I get time. How are you doing? Ooh, iffy? Slightly iffy. You could do with slightly faster belts, couldn't you? You are Conveyor Mount Mark II. Oh, weird. Right, let's get the water fucking set up, because this is the one that seems to be... Yeah, this has got one in the chamber. And now it's out. And now... in. Out. In. Out. Yeah, more or less. You know, I can work with this. It's more important I upgrade the conveyor belts first, I've just thought. Because if I'm not getting this in quick enough, you need to be overclocked. Right. Okay, I'm seeing that now. Yeah. You're coming out quick enough. But you're not mining quick enough. You're producing 30, and you're eating 15. So that works for 2 of you, but not 3. I need you to produce 45, which means I need that blue slug. Okay. Which means water's not actually our problem right now. It's fuel. A little bit of a backlog will keep these live for longer. But I need a power slug. Oh, which means I need to go all the way back to build it. Unless, can I build a fucking tractor here? Oh, what? I can. For the sake of a crafting bench, I can. Brilliant. Great, and now I can take the bugger apart, because I don't need this tractor. Although, to be fair, maybe I'll just leave it here as a crafting bench for now. It's got potential. Right, pimp this power. Bam. That gets us up to 45. Lovely. Which means we're going to power these perfectly now. Which means I now need to work on the water very quickly. Okay. Production, water extractor. Creature is in the way. Please die. This thing is not dying. Okay, if that thing's not dying, actually, maybe I pushed it out the way. Nope. Well, looks like I'm building it like this now, like a goddamn maniac. 7, check. 6 into there. Here. 7, 6 into there. Yep, good. Full pipe network. Flush. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. And more or less there, yeah. Okay. That's a static 225. Why aren't you on? Ah, water's not gotten here. So the water has to naturally backfill to this point. At this point, it gets shot up here, which will massively increase the flow rate and the fill to these areas. Check, check. This one. Yep, there we go. It's just coming in now. Meaning... Bingo, bingo, bingo. Right, okay, we're good! We're good. Okay. Now, let's craft this extra stuff we're going to do and take apart that assembler. Because I guess we're going to assemble this back at my assembler factory, so I'll need an import for steel from the steel foundry. Okay, conveyor belt Mark II, no. Christ's sakes, man. Okay. And then... There we go. Good. Okay. I now have my 3 outports. So I think we go with a conveyor merger. About here. For now. Shove you in there. Shove you in there. Shove you in there. Don't know why I went with the tier 3s, but hey, I don't need the assembler right now, so it's fine. And then I could take this over to the dock over there. I could. This is the thing. The mentality is this going to be worth it? Probably. If I can get the tractor to constantly cycle this. But if I'm to get the tractor to cycle this, I need fuel for the tractor. I directly piped in from a source. Somewhere over there. That's why. Oh, right, I get it now. I don't care if this is wonky right now. I need a system that works before I start worrying about looks. Okay. I did it again. Oh, it's because I've run out. Okay. Well, we'll have a mixture of random crap coming along here. It's fine if I upgrade it to tier 3 later. But the mentality is this is going to come around here. And in here. Because this, we only ever want to load. And we only ever want it to unload at the other end. Problem's going to be power. Now, I'm pretty sure for power, I could put coal in here. That is my mentality. So just quickly, where's coal? Please be close, please be close, please be close. Yeah. That's slightly more annoying. So yeah, so my mentality to power this, if I want to power this, I need to pipe coal alongside this all the way down. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Okay. I'm gonna grab this because I've already been here.
We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
Okay, what about this one then? I'm going past, I might as well. Well, that one didn't count, okay. Oh, actually, I've just thought. No, there's an easier one. There's an easier one over here. Because I don't want to fight anything right a second. Yes, yellow slug. Bingo. That'll get me what I need to boost the miner. So we produce extra coal as required. Now, I do have a gas mask, so I could explore that area, but not enough filters in my books. So we'll have to wait a little bit on that if we can. What did you need? Steel beams. I have steel beams now. Maybe I can open that crash site too. Good to do some crash site exploring if I can. Let me check my Discord. I just got a ping. Oh. Hooray! Right, took me a while to get back, but we're back. Let's drop off a few things that I can do for now. Yeah, still don't know what to do with Mercer Spheres. Hard drives. Scan that hard drive. While that's scanning that hard drive, let's dump some Mercer Spheres in here. There's not really much else I can dump because my inventory is redonkulously full. Okay. Wait, Caterium ingots? Caterium ingots. I think I needed 50 Caterium ingots. Oh, maybe that was for the research that I can't do right now. That's iron ore. Right, why have I got iron ore on me? There you go. Free up some space in my inventory, that will. Quartz, I could do with depositing in these chests as well. I need to look at perhaps making a few more personal storage boxes. Okay, that's already looking a lot better. That looks a lot better as well. Gets rid of a lot of those. Let's see. Okay, another 67 in there. I'll take them. Iron rods I was looking for. You've got... Brilliant. 200. I just need enough on me to cover my amount of poles. And 1,500 sort of copper wire. Let's have a little look at that first. One, two, three. Lovely. Just a little excess. There's logic in that. That'll keep me going. I don't think I'm going to find much of a better use for dead animals than DNA, but that's okay. Right, let me think just quickly in my head how I'm gonna do this. So, I need to set up a extra assembler here. Yeah. And this assembly is going to take... And I should set up a same system as this, basically, where it sends one up and round. Potentially. Because the problem with this is useless. I need to split one off here and feed it into here. So maybe build it a bit more. I was hoping to have a 45-degree angle. Yeah, a bit more like that. I'll do. And then splitter. Not Mark II. Feed the iron plates into here. Yeah, okay. But then I need something to happen here. Potentially. Is there a way to do that upside down? How do I turn this upside down? Ah, reversed. Yes. Okay, a little bit close, but yeah, I can work with that. Let me just get some extra iron plates. Okay, so conveyor lift 1. Reversed. Yeah. Like that. Perfect. And then... Lovely. And then you can go here. Lovely. Okay. You're going to make versatile frameworks. Lovely. Okay. Little chaotic right now, but that's okay. We can reorganize everything when we need to. For now, we'll be golden. Oh, hold on. I have 2 things I need to look at. Right. Cool. How do I get the specific thing I want on this conveyor belt? This is exclusively unload. I need to have a look over here, I think. It doesn't say, unless that's, is that a, what's this talking a large? 2 outputs. Probably the same thing, right? Power storage. None of that is really helping me figure this out, is it? Not really. Well, at least we finished our MAM research. So, bolted iron plates, an alternate recipe. Right, so this says take iron and steel to make iron plates, or take iron plates and 50 screws to make 3 reinforced. But I need 250 screws per minute, so this is a much faster reinforced blueprint thing, right? Because my current one only produces 1 for 150 and 75. So that's twice as fast, I think. $12.53 every 15. I think that's quite good. Bolted iron plate. So that's what this is, yeah? Alternative, yeah, so reinforced bolted iron plate. So 15 as opposed to 5 per minute, but higher resources. Let's try it. Do the higher one. We have the resources just folding in. Actually, we don't. It seems our bottleneck would be screws. It's also using 50 watts. Cutting it close on the power. Gotta be careful when I switch alternative recipes. But it does just produce 3. I've got to imagine burst fire's better. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Right. Thinking out loud. How am I going to sort this? I don't know. I'll take this, and I'll go and get the enhanced asset security made. Because then at least tier 3 is officially done, and I can move on to tier 4 in whatever order I feel like. How am I at 99? Woof, that's annoying. Put them away for now. Right, let's go and get one more. Do you know what? I do think that is slightly better. Might be a little slow now, but I think has higher potential if I'm smart about it. Boop. Boop. Boom. Bye.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, Quote, the zapper kind of electrocutes things, the basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them. Unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna, and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
I mean, technically that's what that says, yeah. The sacrifice wasn't forgotten. The person was. Sacrifice wasn't. Right, so yeah, take this, put that there. Let me see what I can do now. Also, it seems I have 3 hands, and I didn't realise. Which means I could put that chainsaw back in my inventory if I really wanted to. It's kind of useful. You know what? I'll do it. And it takes a slot out of here. Boop. A Xeno Basher. Could probably use a direct upgrade. Oh. Good hit, really. It says trinket, wrench trinket. Oh. I was hoping to be able to put the trinket on here, but I guess I get a wrench no matter what I want. Fuck off. Lovely. Okay. I need to make a ton of conveyors. And figure out how I'm powering this, which means more conveyors. Which means more of these 2. Yep, so I need steel. Lovely little steel doobies. Boom, 200. Okay, and I'll steal a few of them. That's fine. Leave that going. Right, back we go. And we'll set it up so this gets coal. Now, as for this, don't know how I'm going to power this one. Part of me thinks potentially take a slice off my current power plant and truck it all the way over. But that's not really going to be a good idea in the long run, from what I can guess. I mean, ideally, battery-powered transport would be better than fuel-based transport. But I don't think we have that. So, yeah. This thing is huge. I do want to give it a go, so maybe I will. You know what, let's check out the fart cloud. There's a fucking crashed ship in the fart cloud from what I can tell. So, why not? Okay, go. Reinforced iron plates, reinforced iron plates. What do you need to open this, by the way? Oh, it's operational. Okay. Yoink. Right, time to leave, because I'm going to start dying now. What? Okay, I see some copper wire. Anything else I'm missing? And then I'll go and kill that thing. I don't think so. I think it is just copper wire. Okay, well. Yoink. I should do more of those as well, because the alternative recipes will really help me. Okay, 3 hits and that's dead. That was beautiful. And it's quicker. It's the most important thing, is it's quicker. Lovely. Lovely! Lovely, right. Lovely, 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 lovely! In here... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So that's going to bring the random crap into the fuel port because I fucking lined this up wrong. There we go. Not into the fuel port. How does this work then? This is now the steel landing station. Because, yeah, look, you see I go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh! I guess that's exactly how it works. I just have to see the order it outputs. Oh. Potentially, but then look, these are slower, so then it's not going to go 1, 1, 1. That is a tough question. Right. Let's see about possibly nudging the coal production a bit. Yeah, the splitter would have to be probably about here. But first, I need to pimp that fucker. Well, little buff here ain't gonna help. Or problem. How are we doing now? 134. Okay, we're good. I think I'll be able to turn this other slug I got and put all 3 in there if I want to. Yeah. Nope. Bam. 75 coal. That's going to get this ridiculously fast. Now, obviously, I would love to pimp this little bit here and this little bit here. But I'll just pimp whatever I can right now until it works. And I'll come back with a bunch of iron plates. That's my promise to you. For now, though, let's get this working on a tier 1. Okay. Come on. Uh-huh. Okay. That's now stuffing coal into here. Ish. I need to cut down that fucking tree. Yeah, lovely. This is somewhat settled into a pattern, which is good. Because if it settles into a pattern, I can guarantee it will be a pattern at the other end of the exchange. That's the most important thing. Problem is, whether I'll have enough coal here, or whether I should split some of the coal off and add it into the pattern. Well, a pattern best works with three things. Tough questions. Sorry, I just tabbed out to check Discord. Just gotta wait for this coal to make it through, and then we'll see. Okay, we're producing more steel ingots than we are anything else. Problem is, if we hit a patch of where it goes stack of steel, stack of steel, stack of steel, and it goes out in the order it comes in, like this, sorted even, if it comes out in that order, that's a problem. I don't know how it's going to come out. So the best way I've got is to test. So I'm going to go back and dump some coal into that fucking machine. Speaking of coal. It says it needs 5 to finish its route. I think that's what it said. Is it 5? This is 5 fuel per minute. I don't know how that translates to what a coal burns. 300. Alright, kill that. Let's go for a little jog. You see, this looks like a preset road, which is interesting. I'd like to see what they do. Because obviously I built my own road, but this preset road seems to lead to that lake. Almost as if it would be a good area for power generation. The water's slightly deep, but not really majorly. Got potential there. Luckily my sugar rush has sort of bended, so I'll be able to do a bit more work later on today, which will be nice. Right. No idea how this is going to work, and I ran straight past the tractor because I'm an idiot. I need to feed the tractor and then see what happens if I split the outputs into 3. So, yeah. Bye-bye. I'm literally going to put a conveyor splitter down and a tier 1 conveyor belt and see what I can do. Right, so it's last in, last out. So what if I put it in 3 stacks? If I go... I don't know. I have a really bad idea for 3 stacks. What do I have? Well, I could split between them. Yeah. So... 1, 2, 3. See, immediately I've got a double there. And it's just piping them out one at a time. Which means I can't sort it. It's just fucking chaos. It is just fucking chaos. Brilliant. Just fucking chaos. Okay. That's bloody brilliant, isn't it? So, inherently, the tractor seems like a good idea. But it isn't. It's not good for long distance travelling. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying, that is. Right, don't hook this up, I've just thought. We're at the limit of our power, aren't we? Yep. Don't hook that up. It's fine, I won't. Not right now, anyway. Because my problem's not the power, it's the resources, so until I can figure out how I'm gonna sort, I do not know. Right, let's see what I got under tier 4. Support pipelines can be stacked on top of other stackable support. Yeah. Faster. So if this works exactly how the tractor bay works, this is just gonna be fucking chaos. Advanced steel production gives me more crap I can make with steel. Makes sense. And a better miner. Better miner I can understand, but I'm not going to be ready for this if I can't get my lines of transference working. Power storage? Eh. Honestly, could be kind of useful to build first. Especially if I'm going to span power lines between these two areas. Very useful. And hypertubes, equally, could be very useful. But I'm missing something, clearly. Oh, fuck. Did the tractor run out of fuel again? It shouldn't have. Where's my tractor? Oh, yeah. Totally ran out of fuel. Okay, well, I'll, see what I do. I don't know. If it's only being refilled at one end of the journey, it could be fine if it gets enough fuel for the journey and the journey back. Which it should get, which is why I'm only worried about filling it at one end now, rather than two. But likewise, if I've got all these fucking resources to transfer, there's gotta be a better way to do it. Transfer all the resources into one massive central system could be a better option in the long run. One giant storage area. No, not that. how long that lasts for. Okay. How long does this last for? Be less, right? Because it's not made into biofuel. Because the key thing is I want to take it out before it gets there so we can fill the coal. Oh wow, you didn't keep any in you. That's okay though, because I can go boop boop boop. Now I'm close enough to fill it with some coal. Manually. That'll get it up to where it needs to be with the coal. $17 fuel just got dropped in, and all the crap by the looks of things. $100 fuel even. Wow. But you should just be going now. Why aren't you? Oh no. That was me manually stopping. Right. Don't manually stop in the future. It's literally seconds. Okay. Interesting then. And that's going to give it 100 fuel every time it stops by. Okay. Potentially this can work then. The problem is the other end. Unless we have very exact stackings coming in, which we don't because we have extra steel compared to everything else. Steel, not steel, steel, not steel, steel, not steel, steel, not steel, steel, not steel. No backlog. Gonna be tougher. And it's sporadic in that as well. Look, it's really chaotic in what's coming through. I put it on one line because I thought it would be better. But you can't sort. Which makes me think maybe I should have tried these? I don't know how these work. Okay. Okay. And what's the difference between that and this? Oh! Okay. 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 That has potential. Because they're modular in terms of height. So instead of putting down pillars like I am here, I could just go on do-do, 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 and beelined through all of them with this. Okay, stackable technology. Potential. Oh, that's a good question I've just had as well. Let's have a look. Hold on. Oh, I haven't unlocked it yet. I was going to wonder if the pipeline can stack with this as well, because that would make life go a lot easier in terms of the power plants. Yep. Not much I can do here, really. Could speed this up. 16 watts. Nope, definitely not. Okay, well, steel pipeline is now working. We have the steel foundry vaguely functional. We have power, renewable, steel, renewable. My problem's the other end of things. That's where stuff really kicks in. Now, the tractor itself is nearly back already, so let's see if I can say hi to that tractor. I think it'll leave before I get there. But yeah, we need that to settle into a monotonous sort of curve so I can judge how shit's gonna move. And turn around. I mean, something. It's steel and it's going that way. What's interesting to me is that because I'm creating different kinds of steel over in the steel landing, you know, the pipes, the other stuff and whatnot, we're missing a key thing. And that's... Would it be better if I just exported the ingots? Then I'd only need one thing. I wouldn't need to split the resource. I only split the output. Make a lot more sense than producing the different things there to just produce one thing and have it transfer this way. We just do steel. There is that idea. Bring it into the assembling factory as just raw steel, and it wouldn't have the sorting problem it currently has. I think that might be my go-to instead. I wanted to do all steel production over there, but unless I can sort the export of the tractor station, I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because currently I have it running into a splitter. They'll do 111, 111, 111, 111. And let's see how this export's actually looking. Because I bet it's not fucking sorted. Yeah, it's just chaos. Just fucking chaos. It'd be good if I could just say, like, no, just put steel through this side. Yeah. This is not fast. This is very slow. Potentially, export here around into a merger could be a better option. Especially seeing as how fast that's going to be bringing it over. So I think we bring it over into steel, not the other stuff, just steel. And then here we add the production in, and then we feed it round into my assembly factory somehow. That's got to be the way to do it, hasn't it? Because this needs what? Steel beams. How the fuck am I going to guarantee a steel beam goes in here? I'm not! I'm not! My better bet would be building vertically as well. Okay. Well, now I know that's definitely what I'm going to aim for. I've got about 25 minutes before I want to go because I want to have lunch and then I want to get back to work and do some more work stuff. So, maybe these will come in a lot more handy now. Yeah. I need these. How many tickets do I have? 6. 6 can work. Hold on. And let's go... Let's go expanded tower structure so I can really pump that over. Yeah. Because I got some stuff. I got some steel crap, haven't I? Yeah. I also got that, yeah. Lovely. I just need, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and 2,000 fucking wire. Yeah. But yeah, these things make a lot more sense. So add that to cart, add that to cart, add that to cart. That's 3. And then wall power outlet, yeah, do that. And then buy all. Lovely. I should have...
As Fix-It amply demonstrates, you can never have too much management.
Wall support, wall hole, floor hole. Yeah, okay. For now, we'll do that. And then I'll really work on tidying stuff up. 2 coupons, not worth it. Yeah, because now, actually, these conveyor belts... Ceiling mount. I wanted to give it a go, but I've just realised I don't actually have a fucking ceiling. A lift floor hole. Ooh. That's actually really nice, that idea. Do you stick to the side of foundations? Oh, you do. Oh, lovely. Yeah. I think I need to use more supports before my conveyors. Because the conveyors work on distance. And the tidier I get my factory, the easier it will be for me to understand what's going where. The spaghetti's becoming a problem. Right, I need that. And then let's go back to the steel foundry. Not steel foundry, steel... It's called something, my brain will catch up. 25, so that makes 50. And then 150 on top of that. Lovely. And 62. So I need 38 of these. Brilliant. Oh, and I need a solid 1,628 wire or something. Off the top of my head. So 1,500, 625, 6, 7, 8. Let's see if I was right! I really hope I was right with my very, very quick maths. Because that's just number bonds. I should have gotten that right, yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I'm 10 off! The walk of shame. Ugh, can't believe I'm 10 off. Oh, do you know what? Just take a fucking 250. I've just realised I need extra anyway, because I can't build power lines without them. Yeah, but expanded power infrastructure, that sounds really useful for me to get early. So let's get that now. Lovely.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fix-It developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fix-It and humanity.
A ladder, right. So I can build the one with a ladder or the one without. I like the one with the ladder. I think that's just going to be useful. Very useful. I'm a little sad it needs a foundation. But 20 steel beams for what, 3 of these? Sounds useful to me. What were you snapping to? Oh, you're adding yourself into the network, right? Okay, yep. Let's grab some steel beams, see if I can re-hook up my power plant with these. Might make my life a little easier. Steel beams. Steel beams. Steel beams. Lovely. Let's budge you over to about there. Okay. Interesting. I want to connect you with a power line. How do I connect you then? Ah, just use a big fucking power line. Got it. Right. How far can we go? Not seeing any sagging coming so far, so this is good. How about there? That, tremendously useful, that. Really. Look at all the shit flying over there. Hey. On the back would be quite a good idea, but I think that's not going to work. So we'll build you here. And then connect you in from your lower wire into you. So that'll work. So yeah, that can still contain the same, and that goes over. Yeah, great. So this isn't needed. Good. Jump pads. I'm honestly thinking they were the worst investment I've ever made, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Now, you could do with connecting to one of these over here, so how am I gonna do you? Connect you to you, you to... There we go. Lovely. Because even though I set up these jump pads, I don't actually use them. They're that annoying. Bad idea. Wonderful. So now the power from the power plant comes over on these big guys and then becomes this spaghetti mess. It's still doable. I'll take it. Could have put maybe a beeline to there and then connecting this up so this doesn't connect over here. But honestly, right now, it's not the end of the world. Everything's still getting its power. And to be honest, these big overhead lines, really useful. I like them having ladders too. Good for me to check the top of them. And have a good little look around. Oops. Lovely. Now, can run this over. Over there. Potentially. Now I have these long-range, very easy-to-build towers. Let's be honest. They are very easy to build. I would like to potentially build some storage, but I actually think storage is a bad idea. Storage is a sign of bad power management. So let's not store anything. Bad power management. No. I don't do bad power management, I only do good power management. So, yeah. Right. This is all coming together. I think that's probably where I'll call it for today. So, might seem a little odd or out of the blue where we're at, but actually, I think we're doing alright. We now have steel coming in. I'll move this part of the factory over to a separate area, I think. So the steel landing just produces steel, and then we actually make the stuff over here. I think that's going to work better. As you can see, this is just chaos. And yeah, we should be able to push at least 25% of Phase 2 done. That is the plan, he says. You know, Logistics Mark 3 might be nice. Advanced Steel Production would definitely be nice, but I don't think I'm there yet. I think Logistics Mark 3 or Hypertubes, they're the two I'm going to aim for. Just because of how chaotic it is. But I don't think I can do Hypertubes because I'm missing encased steel beams. And I wouldn't have been able to do this if I didn't have them already. So let's do this one. I think that's where we're going next. Yeah. Lovely. But yeah, I think this is a perfect ending point. So thank you very much for watching. Much love from me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!